On the cold afternoon of January 15, 2009, U.S. Airways Flight 1549 departed from New York City's LaGuardia Airport bound for Charlotte, North Carolina. On board were 150 passengers, 3 flight attendants, and 2 pilots, all unaware that their journey would soon become the stuff of legend. Captain Chesley Sullenberger, a former Air Force pilot with over 19,000 hours of flight experience, was in command, with First Officer Jeffrey Skillis assisting him. Shortly after takeoff, as the plane climbed to 3,000 feet, disaster struck. A flock of Canada geese collided with the Airbus A320, causing both engines to lose power. The cockpit fell eerily silent as the pilots realized they had a double engine failure, a situation almost unheard of in commercial aviation. Captain Sullenberger and First Officer Skillis immediately began working through emergency procedures. They considered their options. Could they return to LaGuardia? Could they reach another airport nearby, like Teterboro in New Jersey? Time was not on their side. The plane was rapidly losing altitude, and populated areas lay below. Within seconds, Sullenberger made a decision that would change everything. "We are going to be in the Hudson," he told air traffic control. The Hudson River, a vast waterway slicing through New York City, was the only viable landing trip. Inside the cabin, flight attendants prepared passengers for impact, shouting instructions over the roar of the wind. Passengers clutched life vests and braced for what seemed inevitable disaster. At 3:31 p.m., in a feat of extraordinary skill and precision, Captain Sullenberger guided the plane down. The A320 skimmed the water and landed intact on the freezing Hudson River, avoiding bridges, boats, and other obstacles. A sense of disbelief spread as passengers realized they were alive. The plane floated on the surface of the river, but water was seeping in. Passengers climbed out onto the wings, standing in the icy wind, or crumbled into inflatable life rafts. The rescue effort began almost immediately. Nearby ferries, water taxis, and emergency responders converged on the scene. The freezing January water and the harsh winds posed a serious threat to survivors. But thanks to the quick response, all 155 people were rescued within minutes. In the days that followed, Captain Sullenberger was hailed as a national hero. Aviation experts praised his split-second decision-making, noting that few pilots could have executed such a successful water landing. Despite the overwhelming attention, Sullenberger remained humble, attributing the outcome to teamwork, preparation, and the grace of the moment. The story of Flight 1549, later immortalized in books and movies, stands as testament to human courage and professionalism under extreme pressure. It reminds us that even in the most dire situations, extraordinary individuals can rise to meet the challenge.